Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes a quick catch, finding some room at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
It's an option look. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down right at the 20. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Receiver makes the catch. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
This is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh my gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And now the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff running off left tackle. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll give it to the back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good.
That keeps the score.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and
10. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Dickey. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a